This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
What's up, pal?
How are you, buddy? I'm back from Alpharetta, Georgia. Very pretty place.
Is it nice?
Yeah. Well, Alpharetta.
Wait, for real quick, how far out from like downtown Atlanta?
Good question. So it doesn't much matter. It's probably about 30 miles. The most important thing you have to realize is Atlanta's a chocolate city. And then when you get to Alpharetta, there's
like Hershey's?
It's just a black city. There's a lot of black professionals, a lot of black opportunity for, you know.
Well, yeah.
And then when you get to Alpharetta, it's a lovely town with a farmer's market, great coffee shops, little boutiques for clothing if you want to wear loafers with your new khakis.
Oh, it's like whites only down there?
It's whites only. And so, yeah, there's Alpharetta might stand for Blacklist, I think.
Oh, interesting.
But it's a great club. Helium was great. They came out in force, great crowds. But it's the South is, I'm going to say something, you can back me up. Is the South very sweet people, very good people?
The best, yeah.
Is it a little segregated?
It's old school.
It's old school.
It's not the rest of America.
No.
It's pretty old school.
Yeah, a little old school.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, indeed.
Super old school. Is Texas considered the South?
Texas would be considered the South, I believe, or the West, Southwest, right?
It's not really in the West, though.
It is.
It's in the middle.
The Wild West would be Texas.
No, California's the Wild West.
I think when you went
California,
west, Texas was part
Nevada,
of the West. Texas is generally considered part of the southern United States.
That'd be the South.
Okay, South Central region. All right. Yeah, that's
then,
right. Arkansas, Oklahoma, definitely in the South. Wild shares.
Oh, yeah. But, wow, Oklahoma.
So the Deep South is different.
Georgia, Florida, New Orleans.
Texas would be part of the Southwest as well. Southwest, yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Albuquerque.
Southwest.
You know, like New Mexico, Southwest, right? Not South, Southwest.
West.
When you think about New Mexico, you think of West.
I think West.
Yeah.
California's the Wild
When
West.
I think of Colorado, I think mountains, right? I think West.
That'd be Midwest.
I don't think Colorado's Midwest. I think Iowa's Midwest. I think Colorado is
what's
West.
Midwest?
I'm going to say Colorado's West.
I guess it's pretty far west.
Rocky Mountains. It's the West. I think Idaho, West. I think, there it is, Western state. Not a Midwest.
Not a Midwestern state.
No.
Specifically, it's one of the mountain states in the western region of the United States.
That's right.
So what's considered Midwest? Because I think Ohio's considered Midwest.
That's correct, sir.
It's nowhere near the West.
Ohio is
Illinois,
Eastern.
Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota.
Yeah, it's all the
Nebraska.
Midwest. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
Now,
dude, I had a proper Texas weekend.
You had a proper Texas
I went to a 300-acre ranch where me and the boys rode ATVs and shot guns.
You don't say.
And zip lined.
What kind of guns?
Name a gun.
Really?
Yeah, a bunch of different shit.
Texas has got a lot of guns. If you're going to invade the United States, invade Portland. Don't invade Texas.
Correct.
Because you're going to get stopped.
For sure, no one's invading. But even my boys, like after about 45 minutes with guns, I'm good. After 45, I'm like, okay.
I'd say less than 45 for me.
Well, 45, and all three of us are taking turns like that. That's fun.
Sure.
And
I like watching the kids do it because they're learning gun safety and all that.
Yeah, but even after 45, they're like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Like, you sure you don't want to shoot this? They're like, we're good. Yeah. But I think it's different if you're hunting.
It's probably different than hunting. And if you do, like, if I go out to Taryn Butler's place,
30 minutes,
Taryn Tactical.
30 minutes.
No, see, that place, if you're moving and learning that stuff, that can get
even
really awesome. I can get addicted to that because it's a sport. Pop, 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 pop. You know?
Yeah. Now after 30, I'm 45. I'm good for 45.
Yeah.
And then the ATVs were great. And then zip lining. And then your boy here, dude, you're looking at the latest Marina captain. I got my boating license. 6-hour written test. You ready for this?
You don't say.
6-hour written test.
You got your Marine license?
Yeah, I had to. 6-hour written test.
Yeah.
And then 4 hours in person. And the dude, the Coast Guard guy, is over your shoulder, and you got to learn to dock the boat, turn 180 in place.
Yep.
If someone falls off, coming around, all sorts of shit. Now I need it. I don't know shit about boats.
No, you need it. You need it.
But 10 hours total?
It's a lot.
A little much.
You need that, though.
Need it.
You need it.
Took the boat out for the first time by myself with the fam yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Good.
boating captain.
Did you get yourself a boat?
No, I rent.
Yeah. Better to rent.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, everyone told me, like Rogan was like, dude, especially because you're on a lake, everyone's telling you to buy a boat. Don't buy a boat.
Rent a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rent.
Also, I'm more of a pontoon guy.
Yeah. You want a pontoon.
Shit.
Jump off, swim a little bit.
Now, because of the floods, there's some riffraff in the water, so you got to go a little deeper.
But you can fish. Not a fisher, but if I wanted
I like fishing.
I'd fish, get in the water, do some butterfly.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Maybe just go under the water, then come back up.
Now I can't. Now they do have sailboats to rent, and that's a different animal.
Very different animal, sir.
And you need a different certification for that.
That's right. That's right.
A sailboat scared me. It looks like a lot of shit.
I've tried to do that.
Sailboat?
Yeah, I was in Canada. I got in a little sailboat, and because I've been in sailboats, I went, I got this.
Oh, no.
And I didn't got it.
No.
I didn't got it. You understand?
It's a lot.
Do I pull the jib sheet?
No.
Watch out for the bow.
No, you gotta know what you're doing.
You got to head tack. Well, you got to tack. Oh, I don't know what that means.
But also the Coast Guard guy who was training us, he's like, people die all the time on this lake all the time. He goes, just, recently there's a guy, you got to pay attention. You got to be paranoid all the time. So if you're the captain of the boat, he's like there was a guy not paying attention, and this guy was in a jet ski, hit a wave, jumped up, landed on the captain. I'm like, what?
On the captain in his boat.
Oh, yeah. He's like, so you just got to be aware at all times. He's like, you know what you should be as paranoid. I said,
you really do.
I'm your guy.
Because people drink.
Yeah.
And they get reckless.
And now remember, I had to get the certification because I'm part of this boat club.
Yeah.
But I could just go buy a boat and hit the water.
Sure you could.
And not have any experience.
It's really bad.
So
now, there are certain parts of America where I can't remember what kind of fish they are, but you'll be riding, it might be on Lake Michigan. You can look this up, Jim. Mm-hmm. And a fish will jump up in the air and you'll get hit in the face with a 14-pound fish.
You mean Asian carp?
When you're going 30 miles an hour. That's not a great time.
That would suck.
That's happened plenty of times. Plenty of times.
There's
a lot to look out for the water. And when you die in a lake, you know what it sounds like? This. Ready? Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to mess around. You just go down.
I told Chin he wants to fish. He needs a boat captain. $75 an hour.
75 is a good price.
Solid price.
Fair price. Then we have the lake tax, right? We got the lake tax, and then you have to pay for your docking fee. Yeah, here we go.
Her and her friends went on their
wow.
annual boat trip from Starved Rock Yacht Club.
Why are they jumping out?
Just last weekend. And
it's triggered by that rotor.
Apparently it wasn't even the first time.
Carp.
It was just the first time.
Just get a net out, dude, and you're sizzler.
Something that I've seen photos of, I've seen quick videos of. I haven't seen.
But they taste like
shit.
I mean, no, actually, they taste good, but it's just they're
Asian
so
carp.
bony. They're so bony. It's just you don't want to deal with it.
I don't like that.
Asian carp.
Yep.
I don't like that.
Look at them things,
The
Jeff.
thing for the boys now, for my kiddos, there's just so much to do out here. It's like they can't chill.
Yeah.
There's ATVs, there's freaking guns, there's fishing, there's boating right up the street now. They're friends, there's bait. Like
Everything.
They're like, why are we home?
So good.
Like, yeah, it's great. We didn't have these options in LA, but it's also
So with they got just a bunch of friends in the neighborhood. They get on their bikes and they just go
nonstop.
Oh God,
that's great.
And it's safe because it's
super safe
because they can't. It's gated.
It's gated. Yeah, there's nowhere to go,
so you don't have to worry. Mm-mm. People don't realize the kind of peace of mind you get from there. Also, where you live is nice. It's kind of up on a thing.
Yeah, it's great.
You can see your enemies coming.
Yeah,
unless I buzz you with my helicopter.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many enemies. But
you know what I'm saying? Unless I buzz you.
Yeah.
And I will buzz you a lot.
Yeah.
Now, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, cool, man. We had a super Texas weekend.
Super Texas weekend.
Super.
What's going on in the world? I'd like to touch on some of the things that have happened since we've been, talking last, if you know what I mean.
Last time we were in there was on Wednesday.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan died.
I said Hulk Hogan that died in threes, right? So the guy from the Cosby Show, Hulk Hogan.
Malcolm Jamal Warner drowns.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne dies because, he lived the Ozzy Osbourne life.
Ozzy Osbourne, you're kind of like, yeah, that makes sense. He's a little older, lived a rough life. Hulk Hogan surprised me.
Yeah,
Malcolm Jamal Warner, what sucks for him is two more famous people died at the same time.
Yeah.
So no one's really talking about him. That's the bummer.
I bet he doesn't care, though, because he's dead. You know what I'm saying?
His family's probably like, what up?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan?
And that's kind of the nature of fame. But look, he was bigger than life, Hulk Hogan. That video that we're about to watch.
I haven't seen it. What is this, Chen?
Okay, watch
it says
this.
Video footage of Hulk Hogan's final appearance has been found. This is a day or before his passing. Now, apparently he got a surgery done, right?
Yeah. He had his back worked on.
Let me see.
And then, but let's see here.
Brother, good to see you.
Man, I need to take a nap, bro. I need to take a nap. I am worn out from LA to New York City. You still treat me like I'm the champ here, brother. I am totally worn out.
Well, you got a lot going on. There's Flow Wrestling. You got the beer that's obviously crushing. People are going. I saw the lines when you're doing like the promo runs. The fans came out to support the beer. The launch was great. Then obviously this.
Guess he was launching a beer. But do you know what he was doing here? He was launching a flow grappling, like real wrestlers, and he was it was gonna be a professional actual wrestling league, like a jiu-jitsu thing, but it's for wrestling.
For like straight American
Straight
wrestling?
American wrestling, yeah.
Not WWE
No,
wrestling.
it
like
was real wrestling, and he was going to be sort of like, I guess, the face of it. That beard is interesting. That's a dye job, but it looks it doesn't look terrible on him.
He looks like the NWA Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This is a day before he died?
No, it's not. This is actually from May.
Oh, okay.
It's actually from May. I guess he had an operation, and I heard his trachea collapsed. I don't know. At the end of the day, what's interesting about this is that he's 71, and you can have a compromise in your arterial branch. You can have an aneurysm that you don't pick up. You can pick it up on a sonogram if you're good. But overall, you can have, your vitals can look totally normal, and then boom, it just breaks.
Cardiac arrest.
Yeah, something happens. There's something wrong with the machinery. And look, man, you know how big he was in his prime? You ever look at that? The stats?
What you mean size-wise?
6'7", 320. Large.
He's not 6'7".
Well, you might have seen him now that his spine is completely shrunk.
Yeah, I think he's got a few inches because when I met him, he was on heels.
Yeah.
He's my height.
Yeah. Because
he's had all that surgery too.
Yeah, but he shrunk. But when he was younger, 6'7", he was a tall man.
There you go. From numerous surgeries due to wrestling, he's now closer to 6'4". Yeah, like I told you, he's my height, and he had heels on.
Yep. And then all the surgeries, but he also did all the steroids for 13 years or more. And I think that probably back then when they were doing all that stuff, that puts a strain on your heart.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
Big dogs, plus you're adding
Hulk Hogan was so massive. What's weird to me is the people that are like, good riddance. And all. It's like, get the fuck out to the left. It's like, get
one of the great Americans.
Probably one of the most recognizable Americans
awesome.
ever.
Also, how about this?
But also one of the most recognizable names ever.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
And a great entertainer. And like, what are you talking about? He said some racist stuff, I guess. Like he got caught on a hot mic saying something.
Yeah, shit happens.
He's not.
That doesn't mean he's some KKK
doesn't
member.
mean he wasn't saying.
Or that Trump's.
I didn't know what he said.
Or that trumps his entire career.
Right.
And remember,
he might have slipped up with some words.
But that should define him? That's crazy.
It should not.
That's fucking stupid.
No. Wait, let me see that.
I remember he said the N-word, so that was one thing.
He comes from a generation where,
but this is obviously an article.
You get these assholes who write this stuff, and they have no respect for somebody who lived a life, their family. And all you can do is like, he dies, and you still got to kick him when he's down. When he brought
but those people don't matter. The reason they're writing this article is Hulk Hogan did more in a fraction of his life than this guy's whoever wrote this article that they've ever done.
They're a piece of shit journalist, activist. I mean, at the end of the day, but. I'm not saying I condone what he said. If he said it, I don't know what he said. I don't know. I didn't know about that stuff until he died. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. that he had said some shit. I didn't know that.
But who gives a fuck?
Right.
Who cares?
He was a complicated man.
That doesn't trump what he's built.
There was a lot of good about the guy. Let's put it that way.
Now it's different obviously what OJ did is going to trump his football resume.
Yeah.
But with this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know what he said, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to. He was bigger than life, and unbelievable.
Yeah, people make mistakes. I don't think he was putting up tiki torches and burning.
I would say this: all of us say a lot of stuff we don't mean. So that's what it is.
Yeah, it shouldn't define a once-in-a-generation superstar like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he used some racial slurs to describe his daughter's black ex-boyfriend. All right.
Okay.
I'm a racist to a point, Hogan said before adding the slur against black people.
Was he born in the 50s?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah.
Bro,
Let's take a little break, dude.
I need auto parts and I need a friendly staff. I'm a novice. I don't know anything about
Dude,
it.
we
I
got
need windshield wipers. I want my battery tested and changed while still sitting in the car. That's how lazy I am.
Take your old ass right on down O'Reilly Auto Parts, dude.
O'Reilly.
That's right, man. They're in the business of keeping your car on the road. O'Reilly Auto Parts offers friendly, helpful service and parts knowledge you need for all your maintenance and repairs. So whether you're a rookie like Brian or a pro, you'll find the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop. Whether it's in-store, online, we got you covered, man. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter.
This summer, Pluto TV is exploding with thousands of free movies. Summer of Cinema is here. Feel the explosive action all summer long with movies like Gladiator, Mission Impossible, Beverly Hills Cop, Good Burger, and Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Bring the action with you and stream for free from all your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
Oh, so that makes him some terrible human being?
Yeah.
He probably learned from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks he died. He was surprising. And then Ozzy, not so much. But Ozzy just performed like 2 weeks ago.
Well, so I kind of looked at how many of these pro wrestlers haven't made it to 50. It's pretty alarming. There's something about that sport, and
It's so hard on their body?
yeah, man,
It's so
a
hard.
lot of these guys, they're doing a lot of roids, and they're not really with a doctor. And
I don't know if we can chalk it up to roids. It's just they do so much with their body.
Well, there's a lot of drugs. There's a lot of tranquilizers.
A lot of painkillers.
Painkillers.
Yeah, don't say tranquilizers,
And then
but
there's a lot of
painkillers.
steroids and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then
Bring up how many WWE guys died before 50.
It's crazy.
WWE
A lot
specifically or
of
pro
famous
wrestlers?
ones. A lot of famous.
Sure,
ones.
pro wrestlers.
But some of them, like some of it's suicide, some of it's murder.
Well, that doesn't count then.
No. But a lot of heart attacks. A lot of
Not
heart
before
attacks.
40s.
I thought you said 40s.
Before 50.
At least 24. Yeah, it's a lot. Dorian Yates was saying that. Dorian Yates was saying, I know so many people that I worked
Over
out with.
480
Damn.
have died before the age of 50.
Jesus. Yeah.
Andre the Giant, yeah. Bam Bam Bigelow, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero. Obviously, they had their issues.
I mean, Randy
Savage? Macho
Savage.
Man? Damn. Yeah, because they go hard in the paint.
They go hard in the paint.
Andy Kaufman doesn't really count, right?
Andy Kaufman. Ashley, she died at 39. Who else? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're burnt hard from both ends. And then also the amount of wear and tear on your body doing that sport's insane.
It's a
They're
lot.
on the road 300 days.
Kurt Angle told me that he was, Olympic wrestler, gold medalist.
Oh, yeah.
He said he had broken his neck. He said all my injuries, so many of my injuries came from pro wrestling, not from wrestling.
Of course.
It was like his neck was broke. All the shit was going on. And having to stay that big all the time, that's also hard
And
on
then
your
you
body.
should probably have to look at CTE, like with China and shit. That was a sad story.
Yeah, that was sad. But,
Man, there's a lot of them.
I mean, look at that shit. They're also giant men, so
Yeah.
I think that has something to do with it.
Yeah, there's not too many guys who are small who get into WWE.
Yeah. And they're so big, but they're probably doing an irresponsible amount of crazy, the big steroids like Tren and stuff. And I think
deck and shit.
that works wonders on your heart there. Man, oh man. Look at that. Fuck.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Isn't that crazy?
A lot of guys.
It's a crazy stat. It really is a crazy
But Chin,
stat.
do me a favor. How many NFL players died before 50? I mean, obviously, there's more guys.
question.
There's more
More
guys,
guys in
playing.
the NFL,
Yeah,
right?
but still.
Yeah.
Okay. There's
Oh my
a
God.
fucking ton.
A signaling study of
3,850.
revealed that those who qualify as obese were twice as likely to die before age 50 compared to their. Yeah, they were just heavy as shit, right?
22% of all deaths were contributed to heart disease.
Yeah.
Again, I think the common factor is NFL players, WWE, they're all big people.
Big. And also
We're like-
NFL guys,
We're like Great Danes.
fat. They get fat as fuck. They just do. Some of the like linemen and stuff like that, and I mean they just get way, way fat.
Yeah, it says obesity too.
Obesity is like, one of the main problems. It leads to so many problems, just being that fat.
Heart disease was
Yeah.
the cause of death. Homicide, suicides count for 20% of the deaths. Wow.
Wow. 20%? Fuck. That's got to be chalked up to CTE, I guess. Or just whatever.
No.
I think it's interesting that some
Hold
people
up.
suffer
Go up,
from
Chin.
CTE
This
and
is
some
wild.
don't.
73.5% of the 517 NFL players' death occurred before the age of 70.
Yeah. Wow. That's kind of nuts.
So the average NFL player died at the average age of 60.
What?
Compared to
Wait a minute.
MLB 66.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Rates of NFL and NBL. Knowing that NFL players died at an average rate of 59.6. What the fuck? Dude, that's my age. Damn.
Yeah, but these are big boys.
Big boys.
And you're talking about, 30 years of running into
Of just
people.
running into people.
But also like training really hard,
Yep.
like the wear and tear on your body.
Yeah, it tears your body up. And
I'm
I
surprised-
think a lot of them just gain a lot of weight, don't they?
I don't know about that. But then also, MLB, the average death is 67
That's
years old.
shocking too, by the way.
Yeah, because that's not.
That's shocking.
Might just be athletes in general are dying.
I
early.
think athletes, yeah, but I think that's got to be chalked up to their size.
Maybe.
And I also think that
Because this is 1979, 2013.
That's
but they weren't
crazy, bro.
huge like they are now.
they're pretty big.
What about NBA? I think they're all just bigger people.
Yeah, that's another good question. Let's see NBA. Damn. That is shocking that the NFL's average age is 59 point. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, NBA, they're fucking huge. Holy shit. 687 died before 20%.
Wow.
Wow, nearly one in five
do not live to see their 50th birthday.
'cause they're
What are
fucking
you talking
huge.
about?
Risk factors like lifestyle choices, career-related injuries, pre-existing conditions.
Yeah.
Also, they're just Great Danes.
They're Great Danes. They're Great Danes. I would imagine too with anti-inflammatories, all the drugs you're taking all the time, painkillers, that's got to have something to do with it.
It's all heart-related.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn.
Shit.
That's crazy, man.
I wonder what UFC is. I have like 4 years to live.
Yeah.
UFC can't be high.
I feel like you are going to live longer.
Dude, I did. So Ways to Well has this test you can take.
Yeah.
And it looks for all cancer cells in your body, like
Yeah.
before they become cancer.
Yep.
So you donate all this blood and they run all of it to see if there's any, and it catches it before it's a problem.
That's right.
I just got the call before the show. Your boy's in the clear.
Yeah.
I was like, really? Nothing?
But you even though you've never actually been an addict, you went through a little stage where you were drinking and taking Adderall, but you have an addictive personality.
Yeah.
But you've always worked out.
Yeah.
And you've always eaten well.
Yep.
And you've always, so there's all that, I feel like. I don't know.
Do you have any cancer in your family though?
In my family?
Yeah, aunts, uncles.
My mom had it in her thyroid. All my grandparents had it too.
So it does run your. That's
right.
like. You're very lucky then.
But your family's fairly long lived, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Grandma was like 98. The
Yeah.
one was 99, I
Yeah.
think.
You're a big.
And then both the grandmas and grandpa, one of the grandmas and both the grandpas, it was lung cancer from smoking.
Yeah, my
where
father's
their cancer came
85 and he's a giant
Yeah.
and he's still going strong, knock on wood, but it just depends. That's crazy, man. All right, give us the next one.
UFC hasn't been around that long, but it can't be better odds than the NFL or NBA.
No.
It can't be good.
No. Although
I have
they're
3 years
smaller.
left.
They're a little smaller,
Yeah, it depends.
right?
But not the light heavyweights and heavyweights. They're size NFL guys.
There's some big
they're
boys.
huge.
Some big boys. Yeah.
And they're cutting weight. So it's
And
even
they're
harder
cutting
on your body. So the lighter weights are cutting weight,
Yeah.
which is even worse for you.
Yeah. You're taking some shots to the head.
So Sydney Sweeney's recent American Eagle ad is being compared to Nazi propaganda. You have to delete Nazi.
Let's
or
listen to
bleep out
this.
Nazi.
Let's listen to this.
But
girl
real
on the
quick,
right.
real quick. So Sydney Sweeney, obviously a gorgeous woman, right?
Yeah.
It took marketing companies 30 years to figure out, Americans dig hot chicks.
Not 30 years. They
30,
went off
at
the
least
rail.
30.
They went off the rail with this body positivity thing only about probably 6 years ago. So
No, but for the past, for the longest time, marketing went away from hot chicks that sold stuff.
when that's right. They were on the cover of Sports Illustrated when they started putting really heavy people on there.
But I just want to know who at American Eagle. Now, their company went up $1 billion in profit so they paid her, I think, $20 million. So she actually got underpaid. But I want to know who in the marketing meeting was like, I got an idea. This might be old school. I know I'm young. This might be old school. Why don't we get a real hot chick?
Genius.
Yeah, you got any ideas? Sydney Sweeney is like number one right now.
Just have her
Everyone's-
close the trunk of a car.
Just put her in like some pretty promiscuous merch that we make, and then pay her, and then we don't really have to do much. And she's also she's a gearhead. She likes like Broncos and
So
shit.
did the stock just shoot up?
$1 million or $1 billion.
Excuse me, everybody. $1 billion is $1,000 million. Just so you
You say that
know.
every time I say $1 billion,
Yeah.
but
It's important to know.
Yeah, but I think the rest of the staff was like, "You think just a hot chick?" He's like, I might be going on a whim here, but Americans dig a pretty girl across the board.
Selling the lifestyle. Clothing is a lifestyle, and when people wear clothing, they want to look their best. So you might want to have somebody that reflects that. So in your mind, you're like, I want to look closer to Sydney Sweeney. Roll the tape, please.
Hold on, and real quick, you know how I know you're gay? If you see Sydney Sweeney, she's mid. Hey,
Dude,
you just
I've
came out
heard
the
people
closet,
say
my
that,
man.
too.
Oh,
I've heard
you're
people
gay.
say that.
Oh, buddy, you're a gay man.
Yeah. Is she mid, bro? Is she mid?
Hey,
let me tell you something.
Hey, show me your last 6
You'd
girlfriends.
move her into your house without knowing her. Okay, that's the truth. Okay, you just roll the dice and be like, I got a room for you.
She
It's
has
mine.
she has a rack from the heavens.
Correct, sir.
And
Correct.
guess what? You know who doesn't agree with you? Everybody, because you're a gay man and their stock went up $1 billion. Not because she's mid, you're homosexual. And it's all good. I condone your life choices, but you're gay.
Or you're so ideologically disfigured that you actually think that being proportioned and thin and disciplined about your eating habits is Nazi propaganda.
Well, not even any of that. I bet she eats like shit. She's genetically gifted. We don't all start in the same starting line.
sure don't.
There's a reason why she has them giant milk jugs.
All right.
And your
Take it
girl
easy.
doesn't.
All right. There's a whole situation going on there. Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. The reason that Sydney Sweeney is in all those movies and that TV show Euphoria is because it's her acting's good. Her acting's good.
She can act.
Her
She can act.
Yeah.
She just happens to be.
Her acting's good.
It's
buddy.
good. It's
and
good.
I know there are a lot of girls. Look, come to an acting class in LA. You'll meet some very talented gals and guys.
But they don't look like that.
Well, it's a cosmetic industry, sir. So a large reason we're talking about Sydney Sweeney is because she's delicious.
Oh,
Okay?
I'll be honest with you. If you could be Daniel Day-Lewis,
Yeah.
right? But he's a man, so he gets a pass. He's all right looking, but he's so talented.
Correct.
Now,
he's
if-
actually handsome as shit.
He's
but yeah.
all right. He's all right. But if he's not like fucking Brad Pitt. Like Brad Pitt's a solid actor. He's not
Daniel Lewis is my
Day-Lewis.
type with his strong jaw. That's my type.
Yeah, sure. But the
I
point
date a guy.
is, if it's a female,
I know what you're saying.
and you're as talented as Daniel Day-Lewis,
you're right. Correct.
Unless you got them insane knockers,
Correct.
Get off my screen.
Well, I mean,
I don't come. I'm sorry. Am I at Walmart?
Look, there are a couple of women.
I'm not
like
paying
Meryl
hard, cold American cash to look at a warlock on the television.
Look, there are a couple of actresses like Maggie Smith and Judi Dench and Meryl Streep who are so good. But to your point,
get off my screen. Unless you're playing an older woman.
To your point,
get off my screen. If I'm watching a horror film and there's a warlock on there, I turn it off.
Look, it's you're what you're saying is Sydney Sweeney is.
And guess what? The rest of America's just like me.
Well, she's a powerful creature. She's a powerful looking creature. She's rare. It's rare when you see somebody that beautiful. It's rare that elicits a reaction in men, and by the way, in women as well. In women as well. But please roll the tape so I can hear this genius tell me what's wrong with Sydney Sweeney.
I will be the friend that's too woke because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird.
Yeah.
Like not propaganda weird.
Okay.
My body's composition is determined by my genes.
Rock hard.
Hey,
Brendan, please.
eyes up here.
Oh.
Brendan, please.
Sydney Sweeney.
I just bought a pair of jeans.
Brendan, please.
I'm in. Hey, also, Ford trucks, take fucking note. All you got to do is get one of your F-350s all riled up like the red and white one I have.
Layer on the hood?
Sure. Just toss 6 of them dimes in the back and your fucking sales go through the roof. Guys go, I like trucks. I used to be a Dodge guy, but that girl has hot.
I know the commercial already. I know the commercial for
too easy.
Ford already.
Have you ever seen the old Ford commercials?
You get them in the back of the truck with them
tailgating,
and then they got maybe they got bikini tops on, and you're off roading,
and they're having a good time.
Off roading in the back of a truck,
pulling up the lake,
move up and down. I'm just saying. I just wrote the commercial. I'm not. I know it's gratuitous.
Ford,
but you're gonna
super duty.
You're gonna sell trucks.
Rock hard.
You're gonna sell.
And then I'd say super duty. Stay hard.
Okay, I don't need you doing voiceover. That's a little too.
Stay hard.
A little too on the nose.
Ford Super Duty. Stay hard.
It's a little too on the nose.
Oh, and it's a V8. We're selling fucking
product. When the road gets bumpy,
you get hard.
Let's do this, guys. Let me talk to you about my favorite potion, my favorite go-to when I want energy, when I want flow, when I want to key in, when I want to make sure everything is firing in my dome, okay? When I want energy, but not jitters. I go to Magic Mind Max, okay? And I've been drinking this stuff forever, but when they came out with Magic Mind Max, I said, this is the game changer. And it is. They can't keep these in stock. They actually are selling out retail-wise. Once you try it, you go, oh, that makes sense. It's got time-released caffeine, the same technology pharmaceutical companies use for their time-released drugs, okay? I don't know of any other shot that has that, actually. Not one. I think they're the first from what I know. So it is unbelievable. Try it. If you're a modern high performer, Magic Mind Max, MAXX, is the drink for you. It's a focused, calm energy, and it's awesome. And I live for it. Go to magicmind.com and get a subscription, and they will send this to you. And don't sleep on the sleep shot. The sleep shot has been scientifically formulated. I will guarantee you get better sleep. There is no question about it. They really, I know the creators of this company, and they really take time to make sure that this stuff works. And you know why I know that? Because they take it themselves. So, and I take it every day. Love it. Magic Mind Max, magicmind.com. Get a subscription.
Super Duty for the hard boys.
When the road gets bumpy, we got the shocks.
For the hard boys.
We're all the soft inside.
American
when the road
made.
gets hard and you got soft inside.
Oh, yeah. I like this one. Might be 2 on the nose.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you don't think Sydney Sweeney's hot, this truck's not for you, and get the fuck out of my country. Do you like that one?
That's super.
Do you think that'll sell?
Super aggressive.
But
if you don't,
I want it on the nose.
If you don't think Sydney Sweeney's hot as shit, get the fuck out of my country.
If you don't think
Ford.
Sydney Sweeney's tits are from the heavens, then these trucks aren't for you. Get the fuck out of my country.
Whether you're gay, whether you're a woman or a straight man, Sydney Sweeney better be for you, or get the fuck out of here.
See, I like that slogan.
That might be good. Ford trucks. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. Look, you could just have her running down a beach in a bikini and just go forward. And don't even show the truck. And I'm in.
I'm buying it.
I'm buying the truck. I get to a truck dealership and I go, my wife's like, why do you want a truck? And I go, I don't know.
But I'm
There's
rock
something
hard.
about. She's like, why do you have a boner? And why are you looking at trucks? I don't know, but I want one.
But it's just crazy to me. More companies, like their stock went.
That's hilarious.
How is not every company going, hey,
But
listen,
I need to hear.
Hey, Fat Warlock with the piercing on your nose, just shut the fuck up for a second because we need sales. Hey, Gary, who's the hot chick?
Brennan, let me hear what she has to say.
No. We've listened to her for the past 6 years, and our sales are in the fucking dumps.
Right.
So we can't do that anymore.
No, but
because we're not making a fucking
Brennan,
profit.
please. Sir,
and also,
can we just hear her out?
Also, Mary, I hate to do this. Can you get the fuck out of our country?
Brennan, please, she's an American citizen. Please.
But you're not.
Chin, please roll tape. Please roll tape. Let me hear what she has.
Often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
City Sweeney, Asbury Jeans.
Ask me what I'm doing, right?
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not. But
get on a treadmill, bitch.
Shocking.
Well,
like
she's without love, this girl.
Haired,
I know she's lost.
blue-eyed white woman.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Talking about her good genes.
Yeah, that's what we want.
She can't breathe out of her nose.
Nazi propaganda.
She can't.
I also am thinking
She's
about
having a hard time.
We're just talking about people dying before they're 50.
She has trouble breathing out of her nose.
Yeah.
She needs some sun.
Hey,
and she's just not
can
very
you
happy.
silence this whale with the piercing for
Well,
me?
she
Hey,
just has-
ask me what I'm doing.
What are you doing right now?
Just buy some jeans. I'm sorry, what was this Warlock saying?
This is a person.
Oh my God, can you believe people are actually into this Sydney Sweeney with her giant tits?
A lot of times-
And she's talking, she's so privileged, white with blue eyes.
When you see a lot
Yeah,
of
we're
times,
not all on the same starting line.
Yeah.
You were at the back of the line when
Whenever
God
you
was giving
see-
out brains and good looks.
but
It is what it is.
This woman could look better. She's just not taking care of herself. She looks like she's probably unhappy.
You know what she looks like? Friendly.
Whatever's going on,
She
she's
looks
not
friendly.
She's not friendly.
Well, no, she should be friendly
That's
with
not
her
a nice
weight.
person. I promise you. That woman who's complaining is not a good person. She's not a nice person. I've seen them.
Dude, I feel like you take her to TGIF Fridays, get her a fucking rack of ribs, and just talk shop with her. She's probably a good time.
I think she needs a hug and some love in her life, and she needs somebody to go, hey.
And?
I know. Some exercise. And a nutrition plan.
And
some sun.
Cock.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She needs love in her life. And when you don't have love in your life and you've been indoctrinated into the wrong ideas that are not working out for you, all you can do is put up a wall and fight people who look.
But to defend her a
better
little bit,
and
the
have-
reason why she's so anti-Sydney Sweeney is because she can't join that club.
That's right.
So it's like, all right, let's get together a club of the uglies and heavies, and let's like try to get rid of those people. And they were successful for a number of years.
But they've done
They're
it-
like good-looking men, alpha men, and hot chicks. They're the enemy, right? And then a small group went, yeah, I guess, because I guess we're ugly too.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, then finally nobody's making any money.
No.
And then America goes, hold on. We got to go back to what, it's all good.
But it's worse than that because her philosophy that she's been indoctrinated in through colleges and high school and all this is a lie. And it's a lie because it doesn't work for her either. Because all it does is create unhappiness.
She's broke.
Yes, it creates unhappiness. It creates all kinds of neurosis. It creates anxiety. It creates depression. And when you have that as a result, a woman who can't breathe out of her nose and who is, all she can do is go, this is not okay because it's Nazi propaganda. She's so twisted. She can't even see that it's just an ad.
She just needs
works.
She needs a chocolate shake and a hug. And I think she'd be all right.
And say it. And
cock.
It is what it is, Brennan. I didn't say that out loud, but you did. I'm too old. But the bottom line is, as an older man, sometimes I feel compassion for a younger, lost youth of America, the American lost. She's part of the American lost. Her philosophy, what they talk about is a lie. It hasn't worked. Their notion of feminism, which is we have to be against men and against this culture and against America, anti-America.
I've never had a hot chick say those words.
Did you see that poll that they did where Democrats, 32% of Democrats are proud to be Americans, where 92% of Republicans are proud to be Americans? It's pretty wild.
For the people not proud, get out.
Well, anyway, keep playing. Please, I need to hear the rest of what you
we
say.
got it. Let's move on. Now, you don't want more of her bullshit. It's just, the whole thing's a disaster. Imagine that's somebody's daughter. It's a fucking nightmare.
Did you see that there was a really funny stitch where the guy goes, so I majored in comparative literature and in a minor in environmental sustainable technologies in developing world and how, and the guy just cuts him off and he goes, yeah, I'll get a latte with a twist, bag that shit and put a bagel in there, bitch. Because that's what happens. You're not going to get a job. You didn't study the
Dude, someone sent me this fucking video of this guy driving a Tesla eating a banana with a spoon. Oh my God. It's the most gay thing you've ever
eating
seen.
A banana with
a spoon and driving a Tesla. And they're like, Brendan, you got to post this. And I was like, it's so gay, I can't. It's the best video I've seen in a long time.
Please bring it up.
Guy in Tesla eating banana with a spoon.
That's genius.
But he's dead serious.
If you did that, if my friend did that in front of me, he was eating a banana with a spoon, it'd be like the equivalent of eating on this podcast.
There he is.
Oh yeah.
And this guy complaining about the border and shit.
My morning banana. I'm concerned, Randy. How that man is eating his banana in his Tesla, Randy. With Tesla FSD on the Cybertruck, I can literally drive hands-free. Doesn't it concern you? Well, it should. You should always keep your hands on the wheel. Unless you're this guy right here.
I will say this. I actually like what he's doing because he might be eating a banana. And that's just a way of getting your attention to show you how that was fucking hilarious. This
guy's awesome.
That's fucking hilarious.
He reaches in his bag and just pulls out.
This is so funny. Watch this. This is hilarious.
One thing about me, I'm gonna enjoy my morning banana.
That's how he eats, Brian. That's the softest man in the world. And if I'm Russia or I'm China, I'm like, holy shit, we've done it.
You peel and eat that fucking banana the right way.
You deep throat that fucking thing and
Yes.
take it to the head.
That's right.
All right, move on, Chin.
Yeah.
All right.
We were mean, but I'm just being honest.
But saying that she the nose thing made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
She can't breathe through her nose.
No, that's a disaster.
She can't. She's talking like this, and she's talking about how she's talking about jeans.
No, Brian, she's not deaf.
Hair.
Oh God.
Is that a bad impression of her?
What's wrong with you, dude?
And once again, Donald Trump proves that he'd be a better stand-up comic than anyone ever if he decided to.
Well, explain to the fans what you're watching. So it says, breaking: President Trump posts iconic OJ photo, but with him and JD Vance chasing down Obama.
Yeah.
It's all distraction from the Epstein shit. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Also, that's not a great picture of JD.
What's your take on why do you think, I was going to ask you this question, because this relates to the Epstein thing.
What's Obama have to do with the Epstein thing?
So Obama, the idea was that Obama, when it was known, and this would be the proof, when it was known in the Obama White House that the Russia collusion thing was bullshit.
Yeah, they kept running with it.
Brennan, the allegation is that Obama said, boy, it'd be really nice to find some evidence. Maybe we can keep looking. And one of the things—
So he didn't stop it, he just let
the
it—
Steele dossier, which was all bullshit,
all fake,
that stuff.
Yeah.
And it wasted so much time. Adam Schiff, who is the senator in California.
Yeah, he's the worst.
He knew that it was all a hoax.
Yeah.
That there was nothing there.
Nothing, yeah.
And we wasted at least 2 years.
That's politics, though.
I know.
Yeah.
And so the idea, though, was, did Obama and Susan Rice, who I believe was his chief of staff or the head of national security at the time, did when she authorized bugging Trump's headquarters, because they wanted to hear if Russians and Trump were having,
conversations.
colluding.
Yeah.
The idea would be that the case will rest on this. If you knew that you have to prove that they knew that there was no that there was no truth.
There's nothing. Yeah.
If they can prove that, hey, we were just checking because we believed it, Now you got a case. Now he doesn't have a case.
Nothing to come from it.
But you can. Nothing will come from
Nothing.
it.
Nothing. All this is a distraction from, and they think the Epstein stuff's going to blow over.
So
all
what
this,
do you
all
think?
this is a distraction.
So I wanted to ask you about the Epstein thing. Why do you think the MAGA base will not let this go? And why do you think the Epstein case is so huge?
No one will let it go.
Right.
No,
what do you think
left or right.
And what's your theory on that? Because I'll tell you what my theory is.
I think all left and right politicians, like heavy movers, are involved in it, and this is the one thing they agree on. So remember, but where Trump fucked up is they ran on, we're going to release these files.
Yeah. And
then they get there and he's like, oh shit, if we release this, it's going to fuck everything up. And left is like, we're telling you, dude. You know, so now, and now he's like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's like, well, Pam Bondi, all you guys told us, Tulsi Gabbard, you guys said you have all these evidence, all this list, and now all of a sudden it's nothing. So I think America is finally like, well, hold on. In the video of Epstein, there's a minute deleted. Hold on. They think we're that dumb. Don't get me wrong. A lot of us are dumb. We're not that dumb where you can just go, yeah, a minute's missing. No, man. No, something's going on there. And people are too privy to it now.
I think Americans
can't get away like JFK, the assassination. Right. Remember back then, they remember because you were alive then, but I wasn't. Remember,
I wasn't.
There was
I was alive in 67. It happened in 63. Yeah.
Well, remember that even back then there was a lot of questions. Like people really didn't let that go for how long?
Still haven't.
Yeah. So this is just one of those things, and now there's more people on social media. People have more voice. They're like, no. We're not going to forget about this.
We're not letting this go.
And I think Trump's going to get a huge mistake going, it's not a big deal. It's like, no. You told us.
That's right.
And they're not going to let this one go.
Here's what I think also. It's the Americans are so tired of these out of touch elites getting away with everything, including child rape.
Correct.
And when you look at like who his connections were, and if you don't think that he was an asset, at least an asset to Israeli intelligence. Ehud Barak, when he got convicted of there were 40 witnesses, many underage that collaborated. The West Palm Beach DA was like, this is in the bag. I mean, this guy, we're going to put him away for the rest of his life, right? Got a slap on the wrist. Do you know that he got to serve his time in the jail, the county jail? He had his own wing. And he had 12 hours work release, and then one day a week he had to spend the day there.
And they would let him go.
Correct.
And he would do his business and come back in.
He took all his money after getting convicted, went to Israel, stayed there, put his money there.
Yeah, man.
Now, Ehud Barak, who was the head of Mossad, who later became the prime minister, who was, I could go on and on about Ehud Barak, but Epstein gave him the seed money for his tech company. He was there. So he was so deeply entrenched. In my opinion, I think what's really going on is Israel, the last thing they want, and the CIA maybe, is to see that they were covering for a pedophile. Correct. That they were blackmailing American elite, and including ex-presidents. That's the last thing they want. After
both sides want. Both of them are like, there's too many people.
Yeah, I don't even think there are any files. They may have probably been destroyed. But here's the other question I have. Hey. We're going to release the Epstein files. How long does it take? I'll be right there. Let me just figure this out, guys. I got to let me just get to my computer.
All of it.
We're waiting. Yeah, we just got to, give me a second. I got to log in.
Americans have been like these so much. Now they're like, what's up with this, man? So Trump's making a huge mistake.
It's Americans are so tired of they're so tired of both sides of the aisle.
And we'll never change.
Not representing them. And Americans don't feel represented.
Here's what you don't think about when Trump goes, you guys still talking about that guy? No, come on. That's the thing in the past.
We are.
Hold on. What about the victims?
Exactly.
Have you heard anything from a victim?
So do you know why?
The victim's probably like, excuse me, no, we would love for that list to come out.
You know why he got arrested again? Because when you do a plea bargain, you have to, the Victims' Rights Act, you have to notify the lawyers and the victims. You have to say, we're giving him a plea bargain. Here's why. They never told him that. So in 2019, those lawyers were so mad, they never let the ball go. And they were like, hey, you guys are in violation. That immunity deal doesn't count. So we're coming after you. And that's why they put him in jail.
He's too powerful.
Yeah. And then he died in jail. And then so did the guy who visited Epstein 70 times. You know, that guy who owned the modeling agency?
Yeah.
Visited him 70 times in jail. And then he died in his jail cell. He hung himself.
Sure.
Interesting. So yeah, there's some shit going on.
But I think they're making a huge mistake. Thing is just going to blow over. It's the one thing Americans aren't putting up with.
The other thing a lot of people are talking about is that they won't say it out loud a lot of times, but I keep hearing this. It's like they believe that the Israeli government has a lot of control over our government.
Correct.
So this is an Israeli intelligence operation that Americans are covering for.
It says new South Park targets President Trump over the Epstein files, and their new episode puts him in bed with Satan. The episode comes as South Park has just reportedly agreed to a 5-year, 50-episode, $1.5 billion deal with Paramount. Former CU buffs, by the way. The Epstein list, are we still talking about that? South Park, what Trump was saying in the clip. Let's see it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, South Park always pushes.
It's going to be interesting to see with all this pressure what actually
the society is almost forcing his hand for the first time. I don't think they're going to let it go.
Yeah,
and then with the primaries coming up,
happen?
If I'm a Democrat, I run on releasing the files. Like, I will promise you.
Yeah,
I will guarantee you. Trump's clearly hiding something.
The problem is there may not be anything there.
I think that's where you're wrong.
I think that
if there was nothing there, he'd release them.
So what would be?
Because why would they go through all this?
What would be there, right? So think about so we say Epstein
files. A list of the most powerful people on the planet.
We already have that. We know who's been on the plane. We know that Bill Clinton's been on the plane 17 times.
What about all the video they have?
Sorry?
What about all the video recordings they have of actually doing malicious acts?
The real person to talk to is Leslie Wexler, who signed over power of attorney to his $4 billion fortune after knowing Jeffrey Epstein for 2 years. What did Epstein have on Wexler? What did he have? He was blackmailing the most powerful people in the world and had access to all that.
What about Ghislaine Maxwell? We have access to her.
That's another one. But why didn't they have this meeting before that? Interesting.
Because they didn't think it'd be a big deal.
Keep it all quiet because it's a matter of national
They're making
security.
a huge mistake.
Acosta, is that his name? Acosta, who said he was the attorney general, I believe, on the case, the federal case, when he was told to leave it alone. And he said, Epstein belongs to intelligence. He said that. Now, in a press conference, he said, I was told, he said that the press reports a lot of things that aren't true. He didn't deny it. He just said, hey, dude, is that what you said or did you not?
So if there's nothing, why is everyone backpedaling now? If there's nothing, Brian, there's nothing.
There's definitely
If there's
something.
nothing, why did Trump and all them run on he's going to release it? Because they know if there's nothing, then why would you talk about releasing it before?
Because it would be very, very wild if we find out one of two things. One, that the CIA and Israeli intelligence were in bed together blackmailing Americans. That would be outrageous.
Everyone thinks it already.
Or that the Mossad was blackmailing powerful people in different.
And you know what happened if they released that and that was the truth? Americans go, yeah, duh.
But then you'd have to be able to prove, even if they are on a list, quote unquote, or their names, you need video. And
what if there's a ton of video?
And by the way, the statute of limitations is over anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
So there may be nothing. There may be nothing.
That's what they're hoping.
So when he got arrested, right, back in, what was it, 2002?
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I think it was 2008 or something. He got total immunity for this crime and future crimes. And so did everybody involved.
How weird is that?
That was crazy, right? And so when you don't collect any evidence then, he would also been tipped off before that. So he cleaned all his computers. So I think if he was an Israeli intelligence asset or a CIA asset,
all the evidence?
They get rid of that shit.
They can recover that.
Quick. Yeah.
There's ways to recover that though.
Maybe.
What else you got, Jen?
All right, let's take a look. Oh, so yeah, Ben Askren. We talked about the Sun Shop show, but
this is the most incredible thing.
But Ben Askren, yeah, his recovery so far.
It's amazing how quickly your body, how fragile we are. This robust, powerful man who looks like.
You want to hear him real quick?
I don't understand why. Is it just from lying there for so long, for 4 months or something, not eating?
And not getting nutrition and
God, and having to be opened up and had your lungs taken out.
Guys, update number 5. Been home for 4 days now. It's awesome. Sleep in my own bed, eat my own food, hang out with my family. It's great. That being said, I still got so many physical challenges to deal with. I'm still down about 35 pounds from where I should be. I gotta walk with a walker. I can't walk. I can't walk. This 5 pound weight, this is actually hard for me to curl, right? And
it's fucking nuts.
You know, right before I had to go to the hospital, like in this video right here, I was feeling strong. I was probably curling like 45 pounds, something like that, you know, and definitely wasn't using a walker. I was probably out doing hill sprints. And so, you know, we go back to the Stockdale paradox I was talking about. I am where I am right now, but I'm going to be somewhere different in a month, right? I'm going to work my ass off. I'm going to get better. And so why can't you too? What are you waiting for, right? There's barely anyone in the world that's in low physical condition as me right now. I can walk with you on a walker and I can do a 5 pound curl. It's pathetic. I totally understand that. But doesn't matter where I'm starting. I'm going to finish somewhere different. And so some of you guys who aren't getting started, get your butt moving. Get started. Hey, I got a long way to go. Maybe you do too. Let's make it happen.
Wow. Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing. Yeah. I want to talk to you guys about Joy Mode. Joy Mode has 4 ingredients. Joy Mode has the kinds of ingredients that boost nitric oxide in your body. What does that do? It dilates your blood vessels. What does that do? It guarantees better erections, okay, in 60 days. That's what it does. Basically, you take a packet with water, and after 45 minutes, you can do it. It supports healthier blood vessels. It boosts heart health, enhances your athletic performance, and it's expertly formulated and backed by science once again, okay? And it is proven to improve erectile function by 50% in just 60 days, if you didn't hear me the first time, okay? It's proven ingredients. It's unreal. So if you're looking to take your game to the next level, go to tryjoymode.com. That's tryjoymode.com. Use code FIGHTER for 20% off single purchases and 30% off subscription orders. You will not be dissatisfied. Give your weenie a chance here. I said weenie, but I meant wiener because weenie sounds really small.
What's this, Jen?
This is just Ariel Helwani asking Frank Mir about, obviously about how proud he is of his daughter and how she looks up to him so much. So I'll just play the clip.
And she's a little badass.
She's killing
she's
adorable
it.
too.
She's a stud.
Yes, absolute stud.
How could you not be?
I think she got a scholarship to Iowa for wrestling. She's a monster.
She said she wants to do the Olympics. So that's
Yeah,
her number one.
she's a beast.
Yeah. Here's the clip.
Love it.
What would it like for you as a dad, Frank, to hear your daughter speak of you with so much love and admiration, to see the way she talks about you is an incredible thing. What is that like for you to hear this?
It's yeah. Excellent.
I'd imagine these are tears of joy.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the richest man in the world to have your children love you as a father. I think anybody who has children can understand to be a father, to be a role model, to have your children admire you, to look at you like that. I mean, in one sense, it's scary because I want to hold to a certain image they behold of me. But at the same time, just like I couldn't imagine living any other way. I pity anybody who doesn't get to feel love for their children that I get to feel. There's nothing like it. There's nothing, no reward, no championship, no submission, no accolade at the end of my career with my hand is raised that ever is equal to how that feels right now.
Incredible.
Yeah, she's
what is it like?
You're right, dude. I got emotional.
Yeah, of course. I knew you guys would.
Yeah, Frank's the best
beautiful,
too.
dude. When you have kids and you see that, that's just amazing. He's a great dad.
Especially Frank's such a beast. He was so talented.
Dude.
And then his other kids are monsters too, but his daughter is the one, man.
Really?
Savage.
Wow. How cool is that?
Super cool.
He's amazing. I love that. That says so much about that guy.
Yeah.
If everybody was a dad like that, we would have no problems in this country. Fatherlessness is such an epidemic, man. And just be there for your kids, or I have no respect for you.
And Frank is also just a great dude, man.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Yeah,
for
bro.
sure.
You don't want to mess around with
No,
him
that's
because
why.
he's armed to the teeth. And I mean armed to the teeth.
Yeah, knives at all time, guns, but
Everything.
let alone fuck all that. If he gets his hands on you, you're screwed.
Yeah.
So he's a killer. He was a UFC champion, like one of the younger UFC champions too.
He was like 23.
But he's just like a super cool. Even when I had my neck back issues, he hooked me up with all these different.
He did?
Yeah. He was like,
So
dude, this is the guy I know.
Frank's
Blah blah.
Great.
He's awesome.
Frank's one of the best ones.
Awesome. Love him.
All right, so let's go. What direction do we want to go? Speaking of kids, Brock Lesnar's daughter she made it public that she's going out with this NFL player. 49ers rookie. Jermaz.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm going to say this.
You got to have some balls on you to date Brock Lesnar's daughter.
No, people are saying, dude, their kids are going to be freaking killers.
Hopefully they have boys. We want boys.
His head's a Lego piece.
Well, he's got a head on him, and she looks very pretty there, and she's awesome.
Yeah, she does look pretty there,
and
they're both awesome. Yeah,
she's an amazing athlete,
dude. And clearly,
he's
a great athlete.
He is, yeah, and he's got that's a head on him, boy. That's a hell of a head. Yeah.
So instead that baby's gonna get an NIL deal out the womb.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a. She's just a Viking, isn't she?
Yeah.
Maya Lesnar, just a Viking.
I mean, her dad's genetics are fucking insane.
Look at her.
One of the best athletes
is she an NCAA champion?
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah,
God, that's a big deal. Look at the power. Damn, girl.
Yeah, good for her.
She's awesome. And this guy's a
Second
stud
team
too.
all.
Can you imagine what those athletes are going to be like, those kids? Wow.
Your second team all Mountain West.
Oh.
How old is that kid when they're able to bench 225? 12?
4.
That's incredible.
That's cool though, man. Good for him.
Yeah,
wow. Good for
awesome.
them. Yeah, hopefully they have kids.
That's so cool. Yeah.
They got a long ways to go before they're engaged and shit though. They just started making it official.
Oh, okay.
Let's pipe down a little bit.
Oh, I got you.
And they're young as fuck.
Well, as a dad, and you have a daughter who's just a powerful, athletic woman like that, you want to make sure she finds love, because sometimes when you're big and strong like that, you got to find another big man.
Yeah, because you're proud of her accomplishments, but she still is a little girl. So you're like, man, hopefully, on the other end of things, it works out.
Yeah, that's always a father's
biggest fear.
Yeah, you just always want your children to be happy and find love.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
So check out this video. This is of a helicopter trying to land next to it.
This is bad when you don't want to do this. Yeah.
Have you seen this video, Brian?
No. Let's see what's going on.
Let me just refresh just in case. Okay. This is right by a lakeside restaurant, lakeside restaurant.
What, did he hit the trees or something?
I mean, it's perfectly fine, right? As of right now.
It looks like he hit the... How are those people not running?
I wonder what happened there.
Exactly.
It looked like he hit the throttle down because it landed and then it went...
Yeah, the guy's
like
okay, I'm sure.
Yeah, everyone's survived. Everyone's fine. But just the fact that happened is like...
That was...
Just be careful, Bri. I know you like to fly in choppers now.
Shane that flies his helicopter. I mean, that's not
He'll know. Shane will know what happened there.
I would assume he hit the throttle down. And that's why it speeded up.
Might be a first-time pilot or something.
Or he was like getting out and hit it or some shit, some dumb shit.
Yeah, or maybe a gust of wind. I don't know.
I didn't see any wind.
Huh?
I didn't see any wind.
No.
You might just accidentally rub the throttle.
Yeah. Yeah. There is that too.
All right, so this one is all over the news.
Who is William McNeil Jr.?
He's just some dude that was involved in a traffic stop, and apparently the officers pulled him over because he's supposed to have his headlights on during the rain.
I think I remember this. I think I saw this. Okay.
So there was a video that he put out himself
of him filming the interaction. Yeah,
that just showed him getting punched in the face and then taken out. But this is like the fuller video.
This is the full video because I've seen the one that he posted, and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it is a. So his window doesn't work. That's why he had to open his door.
For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt. It's daylight. I don't need the lights. It is not raining. It's not raining. It's not raining. Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor.
Okay, just stop for a sec. Like already, young man, it's just not worth it. Just give him your driver's license.
Yeah, but he's doing this for a reason because then he starts filming. Keep going.
Okay.
I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle.
Oh, well. Okay.
If they're not informed, driver just slam the door and lock it.
All right, go for it.
So they allowed him to break the window now.
Yeah, because he's refusing to come out, right?
Show me your head.
In this angle, you can't see the officer punched him in the face.
Reason, sir. What is your reason? Step out now. All right. Get on the ground. No.
Put your hands on your back. Resist. Hands behind your back.
What's wrong with you? What do you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was going hard.
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off now, man.
And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with them.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes, it is.
So why close the door if you see him pull up?
Because, man.
So, anyways, he had a suspended license. He had marijuana on him. So those two things
He had a
obviously are
suspended
illegal.
license. He
And
had
marijuana.
his weed on him. He had he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. And he didn't have his license.
And went to roll down his window and locked the door.
I mean,
And said, call your... and
Here's a
refused to
punch,
get out
though,
of the
just so you
vehicle.
see, bro. This is from the Hodge twins.
Well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
There's multiple people headlights on, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Yeah, got a show for y'all.
What the Hodge twins say?
Oh, we have a good show for y'all.
So we got a good show
Yeah.
for y'all.
But I mean, so yeah, the punch, I think, I want to get your guys' opinion on this, but the punch, I think, was a little too much.
I think so.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do that.
But dude, comply.
But I don't understand
All
why-
this is avoidable
all of
if
it.
you just
Comply.
follow instructions.
But you also have a suspended license.
Yeah.
So
and you're holding
you're
drugs.
not allowed to be driving.
And you're holding
you got
drugs.
drugs on you. There's just a lot of shit. Like, you know,
Because all this is avoided if he gets out and he's like, yep, all right, and just
But-
comply.
yeah. I don't like that he slapped him. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's not. Man, I would be. That's why I can never be a cop. I would never be able to do that.
What do the Hodge twins say
hold
about it?
back.
Oh, I can tell you what they said.
Oh yeah, they're on, most people are on the cop side.
Yes.
Yeah.
The punch to the face, a little aggressive.
Well,
probably not,
That's the only.
he probably
That's the
didn't need
problem.
that. But also, what I tell my kids is play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's-
The cops are going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
They're going to assume you're hiding something.
The other
They're going to
problem-
assume you have guns in the car.
That's
They're going
right.
to assume you're breaking the law.
Well, you're nervous, right? So you're in there, you're there like that. You're nervous. If he could have gotten shot just by reaching for something,
100%.
like if I saw something,
Yeah.
it happens so quickly, and you're playing with your life there, no matter who you are, man. Cops don't know. They're like, hey, what are you doing here?
Also, they did find like a large knife on the floorboard where he was sitting. So,
Oh, and this guy's the victim? And he's the victim? Get the fuck out of here. This is what's wrong with America. So this guy's getting all this sympathy, and these cops are going to be on, non-paid leave and all this shit. That's insane. You know how tough it is to be a fucking cop?
Oh, my God.
And then this guy's not complying, clearly broke the law,
Yeah,
clearly has weapons in the car,
Yeah.
clearly, resisted an arrest.
drugs, weapons, suspended license,
the marijuana, I
No
don't care too
seatbelt.
much about, but
no license.
Depends what, but rules are rules. Cops don't go, marijuana's just marijuana. No, rules are rules. What state is this in? Is marijuana legal? That's the fucking rule.
Yeah. That's right.
Take some accountability.
I have a feeling this young man's life is not. I have a feeling these aren't the first bad choices he's made.
No.
I have a feeling, he's.
But again,
he has a pattern.
Again, the news will run with this, and cops are the enemy,
Maybe
and let's defund them.
Maybe not though.
No, they did.
Yeah.
They did until the full video came out.
Yeah. Where is this?
I forgot the actual location, but
Yeah. So avoidable,
Was it
though.
Michigan,
Like,
though?
come on, bro. So avoidable. He pulled
Just type
you
in his
over.
name and say, where did it happen,
yeah.
Shane?
I know.
But he also might have known that he was trying to get out of it because he has a suspended license, right?
Well, you're not getting out of it if they find a suspended license. Florida police.
It's in Florida.
Is it? Yeah, Florida police. And I think their marijuana laws there are a little different. Look that
That
up.
punch
Jim.
in the face might get him off all this shit.
I don't
no,
think
he's
so.
gonna. He's. I'm sure he's gonna get like.
I don't think so. Not with his expired license. Not with him resisting arrest. Not with him, not rolling down the windows.
Well, sometimes I'll go, we'll drop all charges if you drop charges, But, might be.
I assume he had 20 grams or less in his pocket, so it's still it's still illegal. If you have over 20 grams, it's a felony. I would assume he had under 20.
So it is legal.
It was avoidable.
It is
It was avoidable.
illegal for recreational use.
Yes.
It was avoidable.
I mean, all these things are avoidable. It's just freaking. Even me, man.
Yeah.
If a cop is racist or whatever, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna give him my license and be like, yeah, let's just handle it.
Well, also there's black cops there too.
Yeah.
Those weren't.
Yeah,
just
there was
white
like 2 black cops there. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't a race thing. It just wasn't.
No,
But they're making it that.
of course they are. You know what this is? This is a dumbass thing.
I think the guy who punched him in the face might have been Hispanic. That's what he looked like too.
Wouldn't all of you want to punch? I would
be pissed too if I'm the cop. You're wasting my fucking time.
Oh my god.
You're refusing to comply.
Annoying. It's so, dude, to be a cop, I cannot imagine.
But the media run with this,
If
and
you're
they'll
that
make
kid's father, you look at that video and you go, "Hey,
what the fuck
dummy,
are you doing?
what the fuck are you
Agreed.
doing?"
Oh, his father was even terrible too. If you saw him in the interview, he's like, "We've been dealing with this kind of stuff,
Of
I'm like,
course,
oh my
His
yep.
father
God,
might have
dude.
been, by the way, before they had cameras.
True. That's very
very
true. It
possible
could have
that,
been.
you had a
And he was
different-
crying. He was emotional. But I'm just like, this is
Teach your kid how to act.
Yeah, this is completely avoidable.
Well, no, clearly the apple didn't fall from the fucking tree. Teach your son how to act. He's clearly breaking the law. But I know cops are the enemy. Blah blah. We gotta make a change.
Alrighty, boys.
Is that it, Jen?
How many more do you want?
Maybe one more.
I'm not sure what this is.
That's AI, and I think LeBron's trying to sue the internet.
Okay. So LeBron James' legal team has issued a cease and desist letter to people creating AI generated videos depicting him as pregnant.
Yeah, I think.
Well, that Macron stuff, like Brigitte Macron,
Her being a man.
They're the president and first lady of France are suing Candace Owens.
Yeah, Candace is welcoming it. But
This
I
is
think,
funny. I would never sue anybody.
Yeah, but I think it's a bigger thing at play here because eventually this can be where you can't tell the difference at all. So I think that's the ground
Yeah.
I would assume he's standing on.
But Candace Owens on this strange, she's a man tip. That was a conspiracy theory that the right in France started floating during the election. And then they provided birth certificate. They provided like pictures of her. It's so crazy. Yeah. And it's like, what do she just won't let it go. And it's like, all right.
Is that it, Chin?
I guess so, man.
All right, pal. Where are you going to be at this weekend? You're back on the road.
Charleston, South Carolina, baby.
South Carolina's cool.
Yep, Charleston,
and
South
the good
Carolina.
thing about Texas, everything's not too far away.
No, it's great.
Nothing's a crazy flight.
April 1 and 2, this Friday, Saturday, come get some at the Queen Street Playhouse, Charleston, South Carolina.
That's August 1 and 2.
I'm sorry, August. Wow, what did I say?
April.
April, wow. And then August 22 and 23, I'm in San Diego, California. Let's get some.
All right, kids. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. The TRX giveaway ends in August. End of August, that bad boy is gone. Over $50,000 in mods. I'm already hooking up the next giveaway, which will launch before this one ends. But join the club, man, the VIP club. Get you some. $30, you get $40 a month in free merch sent to your house every month. And we pick one lucky winner every single month from the VIP club to fly out to Austin, hang out with me, sit in on the podcast, drive one of my crazy cars, come work out with me, get some barbecue. It's a grand old time. So you can join the VIP club right now. You get 10 to 40% off any merch you want, and you get free merch every single month. You get store credit. It's a good time, man. DriveFastAllGas.com. Anything you buy automatically enters you to win this badass ultimate dad rig. Get you some. DriveFastAllGas.com. This is the Fighter and the Kid. We're out.